It's Sunday morning on CBS. And here again is Jane Pauley.
When it comes to the most beloved cult classic films ever made, the Rocky Horror Picture Show is certainly a top contender. Tracy Smith takes us inside a movie-going experience that's been entertaining audiences for 5 decades and counting.
It's Saturday night in Belleville, Illinois. And the crowd outside the Lincoln Theater is here for a movie many have seen before.
Oh, hundreds of times.
Yeah, between the two of us, at least 150, maybe 200.
For the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which started out as a box office flop, this month marks 50 years of playing in theaters.
It does hold the record for being the longest continuously running film in cinematic history.
Jeffrey Weinstock is a media scholar and author of a book about Rocky Horror.
Its significance is also as being the preeminent cult film.
A campy parody of horror and sci-fi films with one unabashed theme.
There's no crime in giving yourself over to pleasure.
It's a film about sex in all its varied permutations and forms. And I think that remains at the heart of the appeal of the film.
It's just a party, Janet.
Well, I want to go.
The story is about a young couple who spend an eventful night at the mansion of a mad scientist who is, well, we'll let him tell you.
I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania.
Dr. Frank N. Furter, a sexual omnivore played by Tim Curry in his very first movie role.
Pretty groovy.
Curry, who today is living with paralysis caused by a stroke, was fearless as Frank.
He's a tough guy, and he expects the world to revolve around him.
This tough guy
Yeah.
in the heels.
But I got good at them.
Why don't you stay for the night? Or maybe a bite. I could show you my favorite obsession.
He says fans see Frank as a symbol of sexual freedom.
With blonde hair and a tan, and he's good for relieving my tension.
I've had people who said they left thinking that they would say the stuff that they'd always wanted to say and did, and I liked that.
Do you think you gave people permission to be who they truly are?
I think so.
Rocky Horror was written by the guy singing Time Warp, Richard O'Brien. It began as a stage musical in London in 1973. Legendary music producer Lou Adler saw the show early on and brought it to his club, the Roxy, in Los Angeles.
It's just a jump to the left.
Initially, when you first saw it, you said, there's something there that I can do something with?
Yeah, that's true. Somehow I said, this can play forever.
The LA show was a hit, so Adler and another producer put up about $1 million of their own money to turn it into a movie. It starred much of the original London cast, plus American singer Meatloaf. And 2 other Americans, future Oscar winner Susan Sarandon and Barry Bostwick, as the young couple Brad and Janet.
I'm glad we caught you at home. Could we use your phone? We're both in a bit of a hurry.
Right.
Janet at that time felt to me like a satire of every ingenue I'd ever played.
Oh, Brad.
As Sarandon told director Linus O'Brien in his new documentary, Strange Journey, out in theaters on September 26th, she had her character's number.
Somebody who's kind of wide-eyed and sweet, but underneath is a bitch, and just waiting to be liberated.
Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch me. I wanna be dirty.
I feel sexy.
Barry Bostwick made some discoveries of his own.
How did you find yourself in the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
How did I find myself? I found myself on 6-inch high heels and a bustier. When I looked in the mirror, I said, oh my God, that's me. And then I thought, That's okay. I like that part of me.
But when you were offered the movie, you jumped at it.
Jumped. To the left.
But then it was time to show the film to the studio, 20th Century Fox.
When you screamed for the Fox folks, what was the reaction?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
Not a word. They were sort of stunned, I believe.
You've never seen anything like the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
And when the film was released in 1975, it flopped.
And it died a death. It was a failure. And I was crushed.
Did you think that's it?
I thought that it was bye-bye to movies.
Not just Rocky Horror, but you thought that was the end of your movie career?
I thought that it might well be, but I was tougher than that.
And so, it turns out, was the Rocky Horror Picture Show. A Fox advertising exec had an idea: show the movie at midnight.
People loved the film, came back, and brought somebody with them.
What kind of crowds were going to these midnight showings?
There was a gay crowd. They were outsiders. It was a party, and they related to each other.
The audience is what makes the movie.
And fans were doing more than just showing up.
It began with members of the audience talking back to the film.
On a strange journey.
How strange was it?
And if it was funny, it stuck.
They dressed up as the characters.
Excellent movie. We're all quite normal, really.
They brought props. As the showing spread across the U.S., people began to act out the film in front of the screen. And just like in Illinois, they're part of the Rocky Horror experience to this day.
We get older people, younger people, conservative people, very liberal people.
What's wrong with coming to a movie and having a good time?
How did that initial investment turn out? How much money has Rocky Horror made?
I have 7 kids. I put everybody through school.
That's thanks to Rocky Horror.
The gross on a film, they cost maybe $900,000, somewhere about $166 million. Pretty good. I'm, of course, extremely happy with the financial success, but not as much as I'm happy with the cultural success of Rocky Horror.
To mark the film's 50th, Disney's releasing it in 4K. Barry Bostwick and other cast members will host screenings across the U.S.
I think the happiest place on earth is the Rocky Horror Picture Show on a Friday and Saturday night.
It's a chance to reconsider the movie that's never gone away.
Don't dream it. Be For your first movie to run for 50 years is crazy.
Don't dream
At its heart, what's the message of Rocky Horror?
Will certainly be who you want to be and have the to do it.
So, come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. I see you shiver with anticipation.